Hello student, welcome to the information session of our MHT CET exam 2026. You know students, many of the students are not aware about the many more details of the CET exam. So CET exam is based on your 11th and 12th standard syllabus. But as far as biology is concerned, I'm going to give you some important information regarding your exam. Okay, MHT CET exam, this exam is giving you 80-20 ratio. Got it? 20% ratio is based on your 11th standard syllabus and 12th standard syllabus will give you 80%. Right? This is what the distribution. So students, let us see the biology chapter wise analysis of the MHT CET paper. You know that Vidyarjan Science Academy, this academy is there in Narayanpet, Kesriwada, and you will be getting very good coaching here for the CET, NEET, etc., etc., many more exams. So let us start here with the information session again, right? So as I told you earlier that this exam is based on 80-20 ratio. So here I displayed the syllabus of 11th standard. 11th standard will give you some few important topics, and these topics are biomolecules, number 2 respiration and energy transfer, and number 3 is human nutrition, number 4 is that is excretion and osmoregulation. So students, you know that this exam is online exam and you have got the shifts. You are supposed to give the exam in shifts. So according to the shifts here, last year there were total 13 shifts. Okay, and accordingly how much questions are there here from every topic, how many questions were distributed here, that's what we are supposed to see here, right? And you know that there are total 50 questions and every question carries 1 marks. And students, remember that there is no negative marking like your NEET exam. So please be free and give all the answers happily, because you are not going to lose your marks for wrong answer. Remember, okay? So let us see during the 13 shifts here, how many questions were repeated here? So biomolecules total 48 questions, then respiration and energy transfer total 65 questions, right? Human nutrition 66 questions, and excretion and osmoregulation 74 questions, right? So dear students, what is clear from this particular information? That you should know that reading the topic word to word is very important, right? Because you know that they are going to ask you the question based on your textbook only. There will be not a single question from besides your textbook, right? So get stick to the very means what you can say, with awareness with your content. Your content is very important. Clear concept should be there. If your concept is going to be clear here, you will give the correct answer within fraction of second, right? So this is how the distribution is there. See here, if they are asking 48 questions, okay, in 13 shifts, so you can check out the frequency, okay, and you can check out how much is the importance for all these questions, right? So for excretion and osmoregulation as 74. So amongst these you have more weightage for this, right? And weightage is already given as a information in many more different text, different books which are available in the market, right? So here is the topics which are there for your 12th standard, and here is the number of questions for your 13 shifts, right? Number 1, you have reproduction in higher plants, total 78 questions they ask here, right? Then reproduction in lower and higher animals, 82 questions. Inheritance and variation, 61 questions, right? Molecular basis of inheritance, 69 questions. Origin and evolution, 67 questions, right? Plant water relationship, that is 62 questions. Growth, plant growth and mineral nutrition 69, respiration and circulation 104, control and coordination 118. So you can see here that these two topics are going to carry more marks here, right? If you are observing the very great information here, so if you want to see, if you want to check out, this will give you what here, maximum importance. So for the these two things here, okay, from this you can clear that how the things are going to be there, right? So let us see what are the rest of these. Okay, human health and diseases 53 question, enhancement in food production 64 questions, biotechnology they have given 63, then organism and population 55, then ecosystem and energy flow 51 questions, and for the biodiversity conservation and all 51 questions. So let us analyze the things here from, you know, that these three topics, okay, these three miscellaneous topics, you have got the average 55, 51, 51. So average is 50. Got it? So if you are going to study for these one, you can just focus on the content. Word to word reading is very, very important. Got it? So high weightage topic, these are the high weightage topic here. Okay, so please focus on the anatomy part here. You will watch anatomy of what here, respiratory system, then heart, circulatory system, then your brain, then your hormonal coordination and all. Okay, so please and please here you are supposed to focus more, you are supposed to concentrate more on these two topics here, right? And you, if you're observing very perfectly up to this one, okay, these topics starting from the inheritance and variation and up to the plant growth here, okay, these topics are going to be there up to the average of 61, 69, 67, 62 and 69. So average 64 questions will be here, okay, from this topic. And these two, they are having the 78 questions and 82 questions. So please students, remember that this is also the most likely topics here from your syllabus. Okay, so these are the things here to remember. You know, if you have got all the distribution, all the particular information in front of you, it will be your smart study. If you are going to study smartly, that is going to boost your score like anything, right? So again, we'll revise what are the things to do here. Number one, read the topic word to word. Okay. Number two, highlight the things here. Number three, you just go for the PYQs, previous year questions, and you can just check the frequency of the question, okay, getting asked in your next exam. And next is just highlight all the things here along with mind map. Students, prepare mind map. Be habitual to prepare the mind map for your exam. It will be the best navigator for all of you to score high here in this exam. These are the small things. If you are going to adapt, then the study will be very, very easy. And it will be very easy for all of you to go up to the mark and to score the highest percentile in biology. And dear students, it is possible to have the 100% score as well. Got it? So be ready for your good score here, for outstanding score here for the upcoming exam of MHT CET 2026. All the best. Thank you.